Hello friends, I'm Tim Wildsmith, and in this video we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the all-new NIV Basic Study Bible from Zondervan. Okay, so one of the trends that we've been seeing in the world of Bible publishing the last couple years is the idea of what I would call a simplified study Bible. Last year I reviewed the ESV Concise Study Bible. Really cool one. It's a great Bible, but it's a pared down version of the full-on big mega ESV Study Bible. It's smaller in size, it has simplified content, it has less content overall. It's just a streamlined version, something a little bit more portable, on the go, not all the charts and the graphs and all the extra articles and stuff like that. Well, Zondervan has a new one right here. It's called the Basic Study Bible, and even in their description, like their marketing language for this Bible, they use the word concise a couple of times to describe this Bible. So I think they're basically taking the full-on NIV Study Bible, which again, big, thick, lots going on, paring it down, simplifying it, making it a little bit more basic, giving you just the major things that you need when you're studying the Bible. So that's what's in here. Are you ready to unbox it? I got my B-cam. Let's do this. I am going to rip it open. Very simple. We can just rip that off and then, oops, okay. Little piece of paper in there. That's just a sheet. Take this. I'm going to throw it over your head or by you. It shook my light a little bit. Okay, so this is a paperback, like budget edition. The full, here, I'll show you this. So it's kind of wrapped up in plastic. The full, I'm going to grab my knife real quick. Coming right back. I love my new studio. I've got so much more space. I can stretch out and stuff like that. I'm looking here. The retail price of this is $19.99. So $20 retail, and you're not going to have to pay that much for it. If you go to Amazon or ChristianBook.com, I'll put links in the video description to all those places. You're going to be able to get this much less than that. So this is a very affordable Bible, something that anybody can have access to. I like that they've made it like this. Really nice looking, kind of glossy, soft cover Bible. And it just says New International Version, NIV Basic Study Bible. There you go. Look at that. It has the shape of a cross on there. I think that's really cool. On the back, it tells us the NIV Basic Study Bible is ideal for both beginning and experienced students of Scripture who want a Bible that contains the key features of a study Bible in a convenient and concise form, making it an ideal resource for individual or group study. It tells me we're going to have an 8-point typeface, a concise concordance, verse-by-verse study notes, that's going to be at the bottom of the page, book introductions, cross-references, and then the NIV text with red letters for the words of Christ. So it seems like a pretty straightforward Bible, but this looks awesome. Now I'm going to open this up. I have not seen this. I have not even checked it out online. I've just seen kind of the basic blurb that I just read to you about it. Okay, here you go. NIV. Now this has a copyright that says NIV Foundation Study Bible, which makes me think that this is a new branding of something that they've done before. Maybe some of you out there who are really familiar with the NIV would know more about that, but there you see there on the copyright page over here a little bit more info about that. It's a nice size. It's about like probably I would guess, I'll do an overhead here in a second and give you specifics, like an 8.5 by 5.5 size. Oh, this looks really nice. Let's see here. I'm going to get in here. This does not have the comfort print typeface, I can tell already. Yep, this has got to be an older design that they've reproduced in a new format, because you see in here, it's not the NIV comfort print, it's a more traditional font that I think that they used in the past. This is very easy to read. The paper feels great. So here we go, I'll open up. Leviticus in there has book introduction at the top of the book. It's a 2-column text, and then the study notes are at the bottom of the page. Pretty straightforward. No full color, like the NIV Study Bible is like full color everywhere. This is very, very clean, simple. It gives you info about the author, the time, the key verse, the theme of the scripture. You got some bold accents throughout the page. This is really great. Let's just see. I mean, sitting it down here on my desk, you can see this right here. It opens pretty flat. That looks absolutely great. And then the red letters look really nice. I mean, it's not too pink, it's not too dark. It's kind of a nice kind of medium red in there. You know what I'm going to do an overhead now, give you all the specs of this, kind of show you a little bit and walk you through it so you can get a closer look. But this is the NIV Basic Study Bible from Zondervan. Okay, starting with a quick note, I did check on this, and it is the same thing as the previous Foundation Study Bible. So the NIV Basic Study Bible is just kind of a rebrand and a re-release of the previous Foundation Study Bible, which came in both, I think, a synthetic leather version and a hardcover edition. It's still out there. You can find it. I checked on Amazon and things like that. But this is just like a basic budget version of this. It's got this kind of glossy paperback style, simple binding. So that's all that this comes available in, is this version right here. So they've kind of simplified it a little bit, but the inside of it is going to be the same thing. As far as size goes, this is just a little over 5¼ inches wide and about 8½ inches tall. So it's a nice mid-size. It's pretty thick. It's not quite 1½ inches thick. But there you see it has that basic design, Basic Study Bible. It says NIV and Zondervan back here. You get the features on the back of it here, and it says an affordable study Bible in a convenient and concise form. That's basically the overview of this Bible. It's affordable, it's concise, it's a study Bible. Pretty simple, straightforward, easy to work with. Now, I'm going to open this up and kind of show you. You do get a nice full color presentation page in there. It says Holy Bible. Again, this was a design that was done before the comfort print typefaces designed by 2K Denmark. So it's kind of an older previous typeface that they used. I still think it looks great. I actually have this typeface in my NIV thin line that I use every day, my Belmont Bible. So there's the information. You see NIV Foundation Study Bible. If I bring this up a little bit so you can kind of see the copyright information on that. Pretty standard. You get a table of contents, an introduction to the study Bible, so it kind of walks you through all of those key features. Like I said, it's going to have the book introductions, verse-by-verse study notes. It's going to have cross-references as well as a concise concordance. So it tells you about all that stuff there. It gives you the preface to the NIV, and then we get right into the Old Testament. So there you see kind of a good setup on Genesis. Book introduction here, text 2-column, and then a double line there when you get into the notes. You get the verse-by-verse notes, and then a box on every page is going to tell you where the cross-references are. There's also going to be some textual footnotes that I found in here. So like on this page at the bottom of Leviticus 13, there you see beneath the text, there's a little box that has the textual footnotes on the page there. And then at the bottom of the page is where you get 2 columns of notes, and then inside the box is the cross-references. And that's pretty much how this Bible works. It's pretty straightforward. Let me get to the beginning of another book of the Bible. So here at the beginning of 1 Chronicles, you can kind of see that layout again in the middle of the Bible. All black and white. There's no color on the page. It is red letter. I'll show you that in a second. But here you have introduction, text in 2 columns. See, there's a line right there where you have a bunch of textual footnotes there, and then you have some of the notes, and then the box. You're not getting nearly as much of the content that you're getting in the full NIV Study Bible. As a matter of fact, I'm going to just press pause real quick. This is the magic of Bible reviews. I'm going to grab the NIV Study Bible. Okay, I'm back. So you obviously see the big size difference here. This is the most recent edition of the NIV Study Bible fully revised edition. So if I get into 1 Chronicles, so obviously you see there's color on the page and all the accents and things like that. The introduction to 1 Chronicles in the full NIV Study Bible is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages long with a bunch of full color images, charts, graphs, things like that, maps inside of it. Whereas the introduction to 1 Chronicles in the Basic Study Bible is these 2 paragraphs. It has author, time, key verses, theme, basic stuff. Even when you get into the text right here, I've got 1 Chronicles in the first page of it here. I've got notes on 1:1, 1:18, and 1:19. I've got extensively more notes in this. So it's going to give you some good notes and good things to study with, but it's nowhere near as big or as intense as a massive study Bible like the NIV Study Bible. So you can see, like, it's just a completely different ball game, but a nice tool to have if you want to go for a more simple, basic look. So I like this. Okay, so then there you can see the red letter. I'm now here in the Gospel, so you're going to get red letter for the words of Christ. Nice look and feel in there. It's a good red letter. You guys watch my channel. You know I'm not a huge red letter person. Like, it's not something I prefer in a Bible, but this looks good for what it is. It's easy to read Bible. This is an 8-point typeface. Again, you're going to get the verses down here bolded for like the main key entries going in to tell you what the notes are for them. Sorry, not the verses, the notes for the verses, verse by verse, the book introductions. The cross-references are in that box, like I said. When you get to the end of the Bible, so Revelation ends on page 1373, and then we get a couple of indices. Well, you get a table of weights and measures, then you get theological notes indexed by location, so different types of theology and theological notes based on location. So it goes chronologically through the Bible from Genesis through Revelation, and then you get them by title. So there are different ideas and notes based on different themes that you can look up by title. So same thing, just in a different way. And then you do get a concise concordance. It's a 2-column concordance. It's not going to be as big and dense as a full concordance like in the other study Bible. But again, the idea here, simplified, short, sweet, affordable, and concise. It is the basic NIV Study Bible. So there you have it, the NIV Basic Study Bible from Zondervan. It's pretty clean, straightforward, simple. Yes, it's basic. It's just the basic concept of a study Bible with a little bit more in-depth notes and things like that. So as you're reading, you can study as you go. I think this looks great. Again, it's very affordable. It's very streamlined. It's pretty simple. So I'd love to know from you what you think about this. So leave me a comment and let me know. Definitely, if you have any questions, drop those in the comments as well, and I will get back to you with an answer. I'll post some photos of this at Bible Review Blog's Instagram and Facebook accounts. So please come find me on social media, follow along, and say hi. And before you go, if you enjoyed this video, click that like button for me. A lot of you have asked for more affordable, kind of regular Bibles, not the premium Bibles. So I'm trying to get some of this stuff in here too, so anybody should be able to have access to a Bible just like this. So definitely hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and surf around on the rest of my channel. Find some other NIV Bibles if that's what you're here for, or other great Bible-related content right here on my channel. This was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.